Welcome to the content farm. Today we're going to break down something important. A lot of people ask me this, and I've come to want to give you guys an answer. I'm going to give you guys a little lesson on what you should consider if you're about to or want to become a full-time content creator. I'm not going to lie to you and tell you how to be one, because people are going to be like, who make a law? You know what I mean? Quick disclaimer, I'm not Ludwig, okay? I'm not telling you how to get big on Twitch. This isn't how to get big on Twitch. This is just what kind of money you should expect on Twitch, and when or if you should consider to do content creation full time, because there's a lot of things to consider, okay? A lot to consider. Seriously, like, you should really consider things first. Okay? Who am I, you may ask? Well, aside from being the obvious content god that I am, little picture, 90% of Glitter's content, you know, things like that, small achievements. I made Apple, I solved world hunger, and then made it again. I don't really think there's things that I didn't do, honestly. I don't know. Anyway, some of my qualifications. I'm a 24-year-old marketing major. Awesome, okay? Content god as previously shown with the picture. Makes sense. High school voted. Most to probably do your mother. Creative consulting. If you want help, let me know. I got DMs are open. I can help you with content. Professionally bitchless. Hence name King BL. Now listen, I've been getting called bitchless a lot lately. Yes, it's true. The rumors are true. Unfortunate for me, really. Don't know what I'm doing wrong. Maybe because I'm short. Budget. The first and foremost thing you need to do with any kind of business thing, there's like a random thing I made for my budget. It's not necessarily accurate, but if you want to do full-time streaming or any business, budget your expenses away from your revenue, okay? So like take your rent, phone bill, internet, whatever, better TV because I pay $7 a month for that. Food, you know what I mean? I like to eat a lot of food. You know, because I have the subscription, so I can get more emotes on Better TV, so I can have all of them. You know what I mean? Because if you don't have all of them, you can only have like 5 or something, or like 20 or something like that. But I want all of them. I like all the emotes. You know what I mean? Long term subscriptions like Netflix, any streaming service you're a part of too, anything you're a part of, just like wrap that one up in there. And then editors. So now that I'm going to try to push this secondary YouTube channel out and have videos that are of my stream on it, I will probably pay my editors. You should really pay editors, please. Pay editors, pay people who are doing creative stuff, pay them. Otherwise, it will definitely come back and bite you in the butt. However, regardless, I make my money through different ways. I don't do streaming that much. I edit for other people. I trade some stocks here and there. That's how I get my monthly budget expended for. You know what I'm saying? But if I were to be able to do streaming full time, I would stream all the time. But I can't yet. Doesn't make sense for me. So I don't. But if you're going to do full-time streaming, right, consider this. Write down a budget and go from there, okay? Next, I would like to reference a friend of mine, as you guys may know, probably know, Farting Glitter, Sparkling Venus, also known as Tina, is one of my very good friends, and she's actually allowed me to get some insight on her statistics and how much money she's making a month. Now, I obviously cannot say the exact number because Twitch has like a TOS thing. I don't want to, you know, I don't want to die. I don't think I can afford a lawyer. I don't think I can beat Twitch or Amazon. I think I get fucked. So not really gonna mess with that one. However, one thing to note about Tina's progress and growth as a streamer is that she's an absolute anomaly. And what I mean by that is that Glitter, her growth is very, very abnormal. Not a lot of people can recreate it, and it's not a thing you should look forward to like as a person to. You can look up to her content, but make sure that you know that what happened to her content and her progress as a streamer is super, super, super rare. Like, very rare, okay? I'm going to show you guys some of Tina's statistics that are on the site called Twitch Stat Tracker. If you're ever curious, you want to know, look at some stats, look it up online on Google, Twitch Stat Tracker. Really easy. This isn't just stats yet. This is just some things, if you don't know who Glitter is, which I assume most of you do. But if you don't, she averages 300 views a TikTok video usually, 1K views on Twitch, and about 7K views per YouTube video, right? These are her social medias. Feel free to check her out. Very cool person. And she makes great content. Very, very top of her category right now, right? Definitely someone to look out for. Now here's some of her stats though, okay? Now these are important to pay attention to here, right? So Glitter's been streaming a little bit more, and one thing to note here is that, okay, on average, there's about like, I think 5 to 6 million unique people that go to Twitch, right? Every month or something. It's some crazy number. Now, right? There's also a lot of people who try streaming, right? That aren't even accounted for, and it's hard to even tell who they are because like, this site also, mind you, thing here to note, the site I used for this information, although it's public, isn't 100% accurate, right? But consider Glitter is technically one of the top 5,000 streamers in the entire world, not just NA, everywhere. So people like Pokimane, like shit like that is in Glitter's, she's in the top 5K of streamers, right? So when I pull up the numbers here, make sure you understand, Glitter is up there. She has gone incredibly fast and achieved insane growth, right? In the past week, she had a peak of 1.5K, right? And an average of 1K viewers, right? So per hour, she's gaining about 500 followers, which is really, really incredibly fast, right? As you can see here at the bottom, this is the thing we're gonna look at for the money though, right? This is where the cash is at. We're gonna see currently, she has 1,971 subs. And her peak, all-time high, is 2,054, right? Now, mind you, Glitter has grown exponentially, and it will probably, fingers crossed, she keeps growing at the rate she's gonna go, right? Keeps getting big on Twitch, right? However, once again, this is a streamer who is, I'm very lucky to have as a friend, so I get insight on what's happening in the back end, and kind of spit some stuff to you guys, right? It's not every day you get to meet a person who's top 5,000 streamers, who's going to like give you that information, right? Now, as we can see here, Glitter has started streaming not long ago. She started July last year, and in that time, in a year's span, she has gone incredibly fast, right? 8 months of streaming, and she is now top 5,000 in the world. People work years for that, right? So it's really, really crazy, right? That she's gone from that to here, where we're at right now, right? We're going to kind of break down the money she could be making. Now, it's not 100% accurate. So she streamed 804 hours in that time, right? All these cool, fun numbers here. So here's how subs work on Twitch, if you don't know. So every time a streamer gets a sub, $5 is made, right? Or with the Twitch Prime or whatever you do, the money is given to Twitch. Twitch takes half unless you are in a contract or you're signed to some kind of team. That's why some people want to get on pro teams or orgs, because orgs can write off the other half of you so you get your full $5. Okay? It's important to remember that here. So if she has a current peak of 2,054, right? And her low is 1,071, the average we're going to get is about 2,012, right? See a little math right there? Broke it down for y'all. Add it together, divide it by 2. That's how you get an average of anything, right? So we're going to just round that to 2K, right? Because I don't want to, like, you know what I mean? I don't want to, we're just going to low ball it to 2K, right? So on average, 2,000 subs results in about $10,000 in revenue, right? And now it's split between her and Twitch. So approximately, Glitter is going to get about $5,000 per month USD from Twitch. So it's important to know that this number can go up or down, okay? I'm going to show you some examples of streamers. And now, mind you, when I show other streamers, I want to make this very clear. If I pull up any streamers that are in my chat or any streamers see this, I'm not shitting on them. I'm strictly looking at the numbers. It's not to make fun of them or be like, oh, this person's doing better than this person. It's just like strictly numbers, okay? Strictly just the numbers. We're not making fun of anybody, all right? I want to be very clear. I'm not trying to start drama, all right? I am too small for this shit. All right. Another streamer, Nick Myers. You guys may know Nick Myers, super handsome. I would let this man do things to me that I can't say on Twitch or would not feel comfortable writing down publicly. However, very handsome man. He's an actor. Nick Myers, acting. Very attractive man. Kiss that man. Head to toe, bro. Perfection. Beautiful. We can just share this picture all day. I gotta move on, though. I'm gonna get distracted. Anyway, so if we look at Nick's strat here, right? We'll see Nick is a little bit lower than 5,000. He's 73,000, right? This is a little bit more attainable. You know, Nick averages 30 to 40 viewers. Still very, very good, right? Still really, really good. And that still puts him in the top 100,000 streamers on Twitch. Now, people, like, forget... And the reason I made this whole document for you guys is more so that, like, people understand how much money you would need to make it on Twitch. Or, in general, how much money you need to survive on Twitch. You don't want to do this shit too early. So we see Nick here. Averages peak 40 viewers. Usually 24 to 30. He's getting about 2 followers per hour. And homie's got a maximum all-time of 364 subs. And right now he has 150. The month just started, though, mind you. So a lot of streamers are going to have some low numbers here, right? Now, we see Nick's stats. They're also doing incredibly well. He's got an upward, beautiful curve right there, right? But he's been streaming for about 3-ish years, I think, off and on. I got a big break in November, and he came right back. So, we can see how that works. And now we're going to break down the numbers on Nick Myers here. So, Nick Myers makes around 160 subs to peak 364, right? So, we're going to do the average math again. Break that bitch down. Get 262, right? So, that means $1,310 are made for Twitch a month. He gets half, he gets $655 a month, right? Now, if we go back to the budget thing I mentioned a while ago, currently, if I were making those amount of subs, I could not live off that, right? So it's important for you to realize that because I get even less subs than Nick does. The minimum you would need probably in most people's lives to do this would be around like 400, 500 subs a month. Now let's talk about some big boys here, okay? These are from the Twitch leaks that happened a while ago. Now it's important to remember here, the numbers that are getting paid out by Twitch do not count donations. They are specifically bits and subs. These are big numbers. I ain't going front. These are big numbers. Like, these are big motherfucking numbers, okay? We look at these and I'm like, God damn, I wish one day. XQC's making bank, bro. This is in 1 month, by the way. He's making close to $1 million per month, including YouTube and sponsors. I assume it's well over that every single month, right? People like Ludwig, you know, he's making $114,000 a month. These are all leaks from last year. Some people aren't streaming anymore. Some people aren't streaming on Twitch anymore. Things change, but these are like a good way to us to kind of understand that because a lot of it wasn't very public before. Twitch donos kind of look like this, right? It's kind of like a weird curve where it's like this. So when you're like the top 0.1%, people are going to donate to you because they're like, oh my God, I want to have my name on there. But like the top 1%, they're getting a lot of donations too because people just want to feel like they're part of it, you know? You donate your money to them, you give them their paycheck, you're like, hell yeah, right? There's like a weird dip that happens when you're like maintaining like 100 to 1,000 viewers, usually right here. Because like people at this point kind of assume you've made it a little bit. They're like, oh, this guy's making this his career. I don't really want to give him my money. Like, you know, I'm not like people dip. It's weird. But then when you're like a small streamer, people give you a lot of money because they're like, they want to support small streamers. So that's kind of like how donations work on Twitch. It's weird. So now the question results. Should you stream full time? All right. Should you? Well, if we go back to square one, make sure you budget this shit. If you're going to stream full time, budget that motherfucker. If you want to make sure you can pay for stuff, check your average, right? 6 months to a year, I'd suggest take your time with it, sit on it, see how much you make in a year, and then like figure out your high and low and your average. If your average can cover every single month and you're not in like a niche where it's like Fortnite or something, you're like, I don't know, like you're not doing content that relies on you dumping money in or some shit like that, you should be okay, right? Understand your niche. Do a little bit of marketing and do your taxes correctly. If you didn't know, I don't know about America, but in Canada, if you're a Canadian streamer, this is not tax advice. However, legally, you can write a lot of things off if they are used for content. Allegedly, a lot of streamers might do that. I've heard. Just know that you can charge almost everything. If I eat a meal on stream or order for AMW, who's saying that wasn't a mukbang? You buy a PC, buy a GPU. You would need your GPU to do your work, right? So if you're your own employee and your own boss, when you buy things, you write them off, right? And then your taxes are substantially, allegedly, lower. Just a food for thought, okay? Let's look at some streamers who've kind of fallen off. I hate to be this guy. I'm a big Ninja fan myself. Love Ninja, right? Love Ninja. If we look at Ninja stats, right? You're gonna see a bit of a sad arc here, right? No. I understand. He took a long break. He took the break from Mixer, right? But understand that like this is rough. You know, this is rough. It was going up, and then crashed and just went straight out. Now you can do theories videos on why this happened, but it's important to remember that this could be you as well. This is where it gets scary. Okay. So this could be anyone. This could be any of us. Maybe tomorrow I only average 1 viewer and then no one ever watches me again. It could absolutely happen. But 50 million followers, right? And the numbers aren't necessarily there. Numbers are weird. But as we can see, not the best. Not the best on certain things, right? Now, this next person I bring up, I need you to understand, once again, we're not making fun of them. Yeah, we're not trying to make fun of anybody. Because I am going to touch on 2 people that are very, very cool, but haven't yet found success on Twitch. One of them is Ali Face, who's a very, very lovely person I got to meet recently. So, the reason why I brought these up is not to make fun of them or be like, oh, they fell off, El Ratio Bozo. It's more so to mention to you guys that a career on Twitch and social media in general can be very short-lived, especially, now, I need this part to be super clear, we're not joking. If any allegations come out about you or anything happens, right, God forbid, Thanos snap, bro. We went from 40,000 at one point, 35,400 in 6 months. So this is another thing to consider if you're gonna do content creation full time. Is just be aware your entire career can hinge on you not being a bad person. Anyway, now we're gonna focus on more positive stuff. Someone like EJ Scouter. You guys may know EJ Scouter, very cool guy as well. Follow him on TikTok. Very, very nice, very cool guy. He's averaging, I'd say like something like almost 100,000 views per TikTok, right? Really, really good. And if you look at his follower count right here, he's 100,000 followers on TikTok, right? EJ has 42 viewers right now, right? And if you look at EJ's stuff on here, he's averaging 40 usually, peak 148. He has a third of Glitter's following, but not a third of his view count, right? So it's important to understand that, like, and I don't know EJ's sub count. I didn't ask, and like I don't know it, right? But it's important to remember it's a lot of luck, right? Streaming is a lot of luck. He makes very entertaining videos. He's a very cool guy. He's very charismatic. He has great voice acting. However, it's really hard to turn TikTok into views, right? And now this one, touch on too, okay? Ali Face, great content creator. I love her videos, actually. I've seen a few of them, right? And a lot of people may go, and this may be a hot take. Hear me out. I know I'm going to be that guy. Some people are going to go, oh, she's a woman. It should be easy on the internet, right? However, mind you, it's still a lot of freaking luck. Which, in general, a lot of luck. Ali Face has 200,000 followers on TikTok, right? She's making great work for herself. She's extremely, extremely talented and a very, very good content creator. However, on Twitch, she's averaging around like 40, right? Which is still really good. Don't get me wrong. It's still very good. But it is to note, though, that is TikTok does not necessarily equal Twitch, and Twitch doesn't equal TikTok, right? For the day, overarching message that I want to give everyone here. Do your research. Make sure, right? You understand your niche. Make sure the money you're making on a low covers you and also gives you at least $200 more to save, right? At least, okay? Because a lot of people go into this content creation. A lot of people ask me. They say, King, why do you do full-time streaming? Bro, I make no money on this. On God, I make no money. Hopefully one day. Copium. But like, I don't, right? But I also know that either. I go to school too. I'm not throwing all away to make edits all day. I go to full-time school. Here's what's going to happen now. I'm going to give you guys a little insight before I end stream, because today was a short fucking stream. But this is my YouTube channel. Definitely go hit a sub on this bad boy real quick. King B on YouTube. I'm going to make the videos myself. I really like making them myself. They're going to be once a month because I'm busy with other shit. However, they are fucking good. But at the same time, you'll notice that a lot of these videos don't really make you want to go check out my Twitch. You know, they're not jumping out at you. They're not saying, hey, this guy's, I want to go see what he's fucking up to live. They're funny. They're great. And I'm going to basically do, we're going to start a secondary channel. You should guys to sub this one too. It's called King BL TV. I'm going to have monthly videos or weekly videos on this one. This channel we subscribe to as well. I have 2 channels now. So this one channel will be me, do myself. And the other one will be me to do streaming stuff, right? Y'all stay safe. Use code KING. And hopefully this is start to a journey. This is start to where King BL really pops off.